Check it out, Laura. I'm getting ready to make those peanut butter cookies with peanut butter, applesauce, oat flour, and honey. Bam! I'm going to make peanut butter, applesauce, oat flour. Okay? Okay, here I'm going to do the applesauce first because that takes the most time. But I'm going to peel and core and dice up 4 red delicious apples, and I'm going to put them in 3/4 cups of water, of which I will add 4 tablespoons of sugar, 1 for each apple. 4 tablespoons sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. And there's my sharp as a razor blade knife. There's my wooden spoon. Here's my potato peeler, but it will peel an apple very well. And then there's my cutting board and my measuring spoons. Okay. That is 4 red delicious apples cut up and getting ready to come to a boil. And then I'll put a lid on it and simmer it till the water's absorbed. And then I'll mash it with my potato masher. And then I'll use my immersion blender. Okay, this has been mashed with the potato masher. And now I'm going to take my immersion blender and turn it into, this is like chunky applesauce. Turn it into applesauce. Okay, this is a teeny tiny bit of my hand blender, immersion blender by Oster. That was on number 2. So that's going to be applesauce, like smooth as a baby butt applesauce. Okay, so remember my very first video? Peanut butter, applesauce, oat flour, and honey are the ingredients to that cookie recipe that I got from YouTube that you told me about, Laura. So now, here's the applesauce. I'm going to make the oat flour next, and the honey is the honey, and then I'm going to make the peanut butter last because I'm going to use the food processor to make oat flour, food processor to make peanut butter. So here's my Black & Decker food processor. There's my old-fashioned oats and a 1 cup measuring cup and all the attachments. So 1 cup of old-fashioned oats should yield 1 cup of oat flour, which is all I need for that cookie recipe. Okay, I actually used 1 1/4 cup old-fashioned oatmeal, and now I'm just going to turn it on. I just wanted you to see what that sounded like. And there's the beginning of flour power. That is oat flour. Oh my God, I made oat flour. Okay. Peanut butter, applesauce, oat flour, honey. Remember the first video and then the second one? Okay, getting ready to make peanut butter. So last but not least, I'm making peanut butter. And I am using dry roasted peanuts with sea salt. And it is a pound, 16 ounces of peanuts. And then there's toasted sesame oil and honey in the jar I'm going to put it in. And there's my wooden spoon for scraping and my tablespoon for going back and forth with honey and sesame oil. And you can use any oil, peanut oil, vegetable oil, to your liking and specifications, but not coconut oil, because coconut oil will firm up when the temperature drops. And that will turn your peanut butter into like peanut brittle. Just saying. Okay, so there is 16 ounces of peanuts. There's my backup, and there's my timer set for, I guess you can't see it, 6 minutes. Yeah, 6 minutes. 6 minutes straight, I'm going to listen to this. Oh my God, this is way, way creamier than my last batch. Oh my God, it's magnificent. It's so wonderful. Oh my goodness. Okay, peanut butter going into the peanut butter jar. Ha! So I ask you, what's in those cookies? Well, peanut butter, applesauce, oat flour, and honey. And not only am I going to make cookies, but I made the ingredients for the cookies. Ha! Let's get baking. So this is the ingredients for the cookies I'm about to make with all ingredients that I made. Well, other than cornstarch and baking powder. But 1/2 cup of peanut butter, 1/4 cup of honey, 1/4 cup of applesauce, okay? 1 cup of oat flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1½ tablespoons of cornstarch. Oh my goodness, again, beautiful. That's 1/2 cup of homemade peanut butter, 1/4 cup of homemade applesauce, 1/4 cup of honey. And now I'm about to sift the flour, baking powder, and cornstarch. Always dry into the wet. And there's my oat flour, baking powder, and cornstarch being sifted into the wet. And then I'll just use a wooden spoon to stir it and mix it together. And then from there, according to his recipe that I'm following from YouTube, he only got 12 cookies. So we'll see. Well, this is a twist. My peanut butter batter, I don't know, maybe it'll make cookies, but I'm going to spread it in a 9x9 pan with parchment paper and bake it at 350 degrees until it's finished. It says 20 to 30 minutes, so toothpick and a timer. And then I'll just make peanut butter cookie squares. Well, once again, I had to adapt to my situation, and now I'm making a 9x9 peanut butter cookie bars, I guess. And it'll go in a 350 degree Black & Decker convection oven, anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm going to do 10 minutes and poke it with a toothpick and turn it, and do 10 minutes, poke it with a toothpick and turn it. And if I have to use the last 10 minutes for 30 minutes, then that will be the recipe. And again, 1-inch squares, 81, 9 times 9, 81. Well, here we are again, done and dusted. This is peanut butter cookie square bites, okay? Oh my God. That's good. Not sweet, but just right. Okay. Peanut butter cookies.